So it's Wednesday afternoon. I've just finished some training. It was very intense. It was mental health advocacy training. It was a lot. And now I'm off to do my mental health advocacy drop-in at one of my hospitals. So I'll be extra good today. I'll be extra advocacy. Yay! So wait. I'm at a 70.8 pound loss. So I've gone over the 70 pound loss now. Yeah, 70.8 pound loss. So I've really made a comeback from that little blip on the weekend. I knew it would come off again, but yeah, 70.8 pound out. So I was looking back at my weight readings because I keep a little record of each reading, and I think I'd got to, like, my final Sunday readings, I think I'd got to a point where I was 68.8 down or something like that. Anyway, it worked out that I'm actually, from my last Sunday reading to now, I'm at a £2 loss. So I've done pretty damn well, you know what I mean? Anyway, what counts is that final reading for the week, isn't it? So let's see what that says. But yeah, I've hit an over £70 loss. So I'm very happy. So tonight we're having, what are we having? Limey chicken with noodles, like, I suppose like ramen really. There's pak choy in it, and there's spring onion, and there's chicken and lime and broth. It's a ramen really, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to do some boiled eggs with it as well, because that'll be nice for the protein, won't it? And yeah, that's what we're having. And you know, it's ramen weather as well. It's bloody horrible. Need my back wiper on. So yeah, I'm just going to go and get to this mental health hospital now, see all my people, and then after that I'm going to the gym. I think I'm picking Luke up from college because he's got his induction today. Oh, bless him. And then yeah, we're going to the gym after that, and then ramen time, baby. Woohoo! And then tomorrow, no cooking because my man is doing it. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Hello, people. I'm having a breakdown. Oh dear me. What time are we on now? 10 to 9. And I went down briefly to have a discussion with Jay about food, and we've decided we're just going to order something because he's drowning in his project work. I'm drowning in this thing that I'm doing. I will explain what it is in a future vlog. I'm not just gonna not say anything about it and be like one of them weird YouTube people, but I don't want to say anything just yet until it's done and it's all gone through the process and everything. And it's turning out to be a lot more extensive than I thought it would be, but because of what it is, it kind of makes sense. But if it works out, it's going to be life-changing. It really is. Anyway, yeah, because of that, I'm not cooking tonight. We're just going to order something. The lads want something from the Indian, so I'm just going to order some like tandoori chicken breast, something like that, with like a veg sauce or something, because it actually has potato in the sauce. So you don't necessarily need any carbs with it if you get the veg sauce. So it's quite a nice little trick. If you just have all the sauce, no rice or anything, you're still gonna feel like you've had something decent, but you're not, you know, adding additional heavy carbs on top. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that and try and scran it down in between doing all this. And I've got to find time to have a shower and wash my hair at some point. In fact, I might order the food, jump in the shower, let my hair air dry for a bit, and then quickly blow dry it before I jump into bed. Oh, and I changed the bedding this morning, so I've got nice clean bedding to get into when I finish. So that'll be nice. And then this weekend, I'm going off the air. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to be literally having my head in my dissertation and doing some serious catch up. I've got to, because it's actually really playing on my mind now and actually really getting to me. I know once I get back on track with the study plan that I had in place, I'll be all right, because I'll know that I'm on the right timeline with it all, and you know, I'm meeting all my targets with everything. But at the moment I'm so behind on it, because you have to complete like a planner at the beginning to say how you're going to manage the workload and everything, and what you're going to do at what stage. And I'm just nowhere near that at the moment, and it's really getting me down. But I'm trying not to let it get me too down, because I've got to keep myself going for work, because if I lose motivation and work starts slipping, then I'm behind on my hours. I'm not going to be able to log as many hours, and then I'm going to be behind on that. And so it's a massive juggling act at the moment. But oh my god, I've got such a headache. And I'm going to Hell Week. I know I am. I think it's either I'm going into Hell Week earlier than expected, or again my cycle is shortening again because of the weight I'm losing, because that's what's been happening every month. It's just been getting shorter and shorter. It's gone from like 53 days to, well, it's down to about low 30s now. Every 30 odd days I'm on the period. And I used to be, for somebody that's got endometriosis, I used to be very regular years and years ago, before I'd piled tons of weight on. And it's weird, because years and years ago, when I think back, I used to hate my body. I used to hate the way I looked, and I used to think I was so fat and massive and minging. And now I'm just like, actually, I'm quite fit. I'm quite sexy. So, it's weird, isn't it? I think that's probably age as well, isn't it? Right, I'm going now, because I'm going manic, and it's not good. See you in a bit. Good morning. It's Thursday. Oh lordy. What a day yesterday. Goodness me. So I'm just about to drive to the office. Got a peer support group this morning. So lots of social things. And then I've got to take the car for a service. So that should be interesting. My oil light came on the other day, and I had no idea what to do with it. So I thought, oh God, well, I'll ask my stepdad, because I've not long been in Chester, have I? So I asked him about it, and he showed me what to do to check the level, and he told me what to do if I do need to change it or, top it up, whatever. But it seems to be okay at the minute, and like I say, I've got a service today, so I'll just mention it to them, and they should be able to sort it. And after that, what have I got to do then? Bits of admin, nothing major, and then we're going to the gym. We are going to the gym. We're also not having our usual ready meals tonight, because like I say, we ordered food in last night because we were both absolutely bogged down with all sorts. So I said to Jay, no, I'm not having, ordering food in, then having a ready meal. I'm just not doing it. So yeah, we are going to have the limey chicken noodle thing tonight. It's basically a ramen. I'm just going to make it like I would a ramen. It doesn't need to be all fancy and faffy. So yeah, we're going to have that. I mean, what I had last night was pretty alright. Like I say, I get the dry tandoori chicken and then have the veg sauce with it. And, it's never usually a problem. You know what I mean? So what are we doing after that, after gym and food? Oh yeah, I've got to get my video stuff sorted out for Luke. So I've got to upload all that for him, make sure that's all in order. And then I need to focus on this dissertation. I just feel like so under pressure at the minute. It's unreal. But it'll all be over soon, and then I can relax and I won't know what to do with my life. Sometimes I do think I just wish I had one day where I didn't have to do anything at all. No work, no housework, no cooking, no life things, nothing. But I know that I'd just feel shit. And I just wouldn't feel normal, you know what I mean? But I think one day in the near future I am going to do that, maybe over the weekend some point. I'm just going to have a day where I just rot on the sofa all day and watch shite on my laptop and just do nothing, and just really have a proper catch up with myself. Anyway, I'm going to get to the office now, so I will see you in a bit. Hello everybody. So, done with worky, officey things, and I've just found out the new prices for Mounjaro with my pharmacy, and I'm not impressed one bit. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. So, I'm on 7.5 at the moment. I've thankfully got another month's supply of 7.5, and it's gone from 168 for a 4-week supply to 240, so that's 70 quid extra a month. 70 bloody quid. Anyway, the starting dose for Wegovy with my pharmacy, they've got some kind of discount scheme on the go at the moment. So 2.5 milligram of Wegovy for 4 weeks is only going to be 85 quid, which is bloody amazing. You know what I mean? That's really good. So what I'm probably going to do is buy like 3 pens of the Wegovy when I'm allowed to. Get a 2.5 and then a couple of 5s, because obviously I have to complete the 2.5 first and then move up to the 5. Well, it's 0.25 on Wegovy, it's different, isn't it? So it's 0.25 milligram in the dose, then 0.5. Same thing though, same idea. Oh, it's just a bloody joke, isn't it? I just can't believe it. Money grabbing gits. Anyway, I need to get going because I need to get the car in for a service. So I will see you in a bit. Hi guys. So I am definitely in hell week. I'm extra hungry. I want to eat everything in sight and it's not fair. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm having a protein shake before I go to the gym so that I'm not feeling rubbish, and I'm not going to stop at McDonald's on the way home. So yeah, okay, see you in a bit. Hello everybody. Well, it's Thursday evening, so we've been to the gym. Yay! We've been to the farm shop as well before the gym. I took Luke to see it because obviously it's the chef's dream, isn't it, a place like that. So I took Luke to have a look around and we bought some bits while we were there. So we got some garlic, some chilies, spring onions. What else did we get? Chilies, spring onions, garlic. Oh, we also got some what's called loaded sponges. So probably about 6 weeks ago I got a sponge that has like, because they have all different sellers within the farm shop and like little market stalls, and one of them is a company called Scentish, and they're a local company and they do all like bath bombs and bubble baths and room fragrances and all sorts. One of the things they do is this loaded sponge and it's amazing. It's a sponge with like a scrubby thing on the back of it, and it's packed with soap, like soap concentrate, so it's like really strong smelling. So if you've got like sensitive skin, it's probably not great, but I've got skin like an old boot, so I'm all right. So yeah, I got one of them because the last one I got, it lasted me weeks and weeks, but I left it at my mum's. So but I was getting towards the end of it, so I didn't really mind. And Luke got one as well, so he's going to try it out at some point. But yeah, we got a couple of them, and yeah, and then we went to the gym, went to Aldi, got a few bits from Aldi, Home Bargains as well, needed some deodorant and some new mascara, and yeah, back home now, and I've just been video editing. I'm just about to go down and make some food. We're going to have the limey chicken noodles tonight finally, and when I've done that I need to do a meal plan and a shopping list and an Asda order. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I've no ideas, no inspiration, but thank God for HelloFresh. And obviously I've got to incorporate the food for the 2 choices that I've put on the community tab for the live on Monday. So at the minute the chicken hot pot's winning. So random, but yeah, chicken hot pot is doable. And yeah, I'm just going to be plodding on with that when I finish making food. So after I've done the Asda order and all of that jazz, maybe try and edit some more video footage. And what I've decided to do in my head is to stop beating myself up about this dissertation, because it's turning out this week and potentially other weeks that it's just not possible for me to fit everything in during the week. And I'm only one woman and there's only so much the lads can do to help me. We all work as a team and do our part, and generally it works, but when I've got something like this hanging over me, it's a bit more pressured. So yeah, I think my main thought process around all of that is I'm just going to use the weekends as much as I can to get as much of it done as I can, and then during the week I'll tap into it as much as I can, but I'm not going to pressure myself and be so hard on myself about it, because it's actually having an effect where it's making me almost so overwhelmed that I can't actually think straight enough to do everything that I need to do, and that's just not helpful or productive, is it? So yeah, I've just kind of gone, calm down, take a step back for a minute. And, you know, if it turns out I do need an extension, then so be it. I don't really give a shit. Like I said before, no employer is going to look at that master's degree and go, did you get an extension on any of your modules? What grade did you get for digital news stories? And do you know what I mean? It's just, they're not interested in that. They just want to see that you've got a degree. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna calm my tits and just chill. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm in Preston. It's my duty day. So duty day is where we just do on the spot, on the day work, and we just do whatever's thrown at us. So I've got, I think it's a complaint in the morning, and then also in the morning after that I've got to do some mental capacity work, which will be very interesting. And apart from that, I've not got a lot going on. And if I have, it's stuff that I can move to Monday, which is my admin day. So I'm actually aiming for an early finish because I've actually managed to cram a lot of hours into work this week and kind of maintain my momentum. So that means that if I can get everything done, I'll be able to get an early finish and, you know, use that for my dissertation. I'll be so glad when this is over. I bet everyone else watching these videos will as well. Bloody sick to death of hearing myself talking about it. Anyway, I'm going to go and make food now, so I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody! So, what's my hair doing? Oh my god. So, we've had tea. I'm absolutely shattered and I just want to get in bed. But I've got shit to do. So, I'm just going to sort out the Asda order. Well, the meal plan, the shopping list, the Asda order. Bash that through. Get my face off and everything. Do all my gubbins. Get to bed. And then I've got to be up mega early tomorrow because I need to be in Preston first thing because I'm working over that way. But I'm hoping if I get a really strong start early on in the morning, I'll be able to finish early, go to the gym when it's quiet, come home, blitz my kitchen, feel like my life's in order, do some video editing and just have a really nice chilled evening. Me and Jay are gonna just chill out in bed and eat whatever. God knows, I don't know. Probably some like picky bits or something. And yeah, so that's the end of this vlog and I will see you in my next video and thank you for watching. Goodbye.